theme that I've been really hearing is about a relationship, being in constant contact. What was effective? People said, what was effective about your I said, we all have the same curriculums. We just changed it around, self-esteem, how you feel. And, we changed the names, but it's really the relationship. Young folks come back to where they feel comfortable at and who they know. A lot of nonprofits come up, once they run out of funding, bye, we don't talk to you anymore. And the kids know that. They know when someone's real, they know when someone's fake. And they know about all the surveys and what kind of gift card you're gonna give me to do the survey for you. If I show up, I get a gift card.
I still show up.
Yeah, you still show up. Yeah. So that's something that's real. But I had the opportunity. I started in Stetson as doing programs. Then they asked me to come on as a dean. I said, wow, I'm always the advocate, but me as a disciplinarian, pretty interesting. So coming on in, I just wanted to do things different. Just find different ways. Two things that I just find funny. My kids try to figure me out. Sometimes they might tell their mom, like, my dean's a thug. Like, he has tattoos and everything. But what I was able to do is, like, I didn't really believe, I really still don't believe in suspending anybody. So I came up with something weird. One of my coworkers did, and I quickly used it. Called it a 0-day suspension. The only time I want to use that is if I can't get in contact with the parent. So they get a suspension slip thinking they have to come in and reinstate them, but they were never really reinstated. They come in confused. I'm like, but I got your attention now. Just being involved, I'm gonna hold you accountable. You're gonna come on in, we're gonna do some old school stuff. I want you to write like 50 times what you did wrong. And then we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna process that. But you're gonna be here. We're gonna clean these lockers. We're gonna clean the floors, but we're gonna hold you accountable. But at the same time, we're gonna have conversations. And at the same time, if you don't show up, I'm gonna go knocking on your door. I haven't seen you for a while. But what kind of dean are you? Because the deans are supposed to just give out the suspensions, the detentions, but we're gonna get to know each other. Then I'm gonna provide support when I know there's something going on in the family, something's wrong. So let's get you to the right place and get you to some after-school programs. Well, one of the things I just started not so long ago, it was pretty cool. I had a gentleman who's one of the hottest barbers in North Philadelphia in the Goodlands, and he asked, how can he give back? And we thought about it. So we came up with a point system where, as an incentive, if you behave a certain amount, you get a certain amount of points. If your academics, if you try to get another certain amount of points, it's a whole point system. And you might get a buzz cut for a certain amount of points. You might get the whole shape up for the, you get the designs for, for everything else. I have a barbershop in my office. So we did a GoFundMe page. Someone donated a chair. We got the mirror. We have the cape. We have the barber that comes in on Fridays. The kids got their payment. Their payment is their ticket. They earned it. There's nothing for free in life. They earned that haircut.
Edwin, I'm coming back to school.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get to do it all.
And this is something that we just started about 2 months ago. I wish I really started this in September, but it's really shown something different because on purpose, me and the barber, we were planning it out. We want to pick a topic we want to talk about. And it becomes that barbershop atmosphere in my office.
There you go.
And we're having conversations about life. And you know how hard it is to keep a kid for detention, right? They make all types of excuses. They try to cut out. They don't want to leave. We're in a barbershop. We're to 6 o'clock. They're about to close the building. They do not want to leave. And I just want to mention one young man. We were talking one time. He was in the office with me. His name is Charles. I just made up his name. I don't want to give his real name. But this young man is in foster care. See, I didn't know that. Charles has been on my floor. He's been a problem. He's been a problem on my floor, and I've been trying to figure him out. A lot of times, I don't get all the information on a lot of our kids. Charles cannot socialize the way he in class. We got classrooms full of 32 kids, 29 kids, 32 kids, and the teachers are frustrated. Do something with them. I don't want them in my class. And I'm trying to figure out Charles because I don't want to send him to different parts of the school because I know what could happen to him. Find out he's in foster care. That's already traumatizing. Being separated from your family. And now Just recently, he was separated from his siblings. Now they're all split up. So now he's coming to school with this, like many other students. But now he's struggling also with identity, who he is. So now on top of being separated from his family and not getting along with his peers, he's getting called gay and every other name you can imagine. But one day I had him in the office with me while we were setting up the barber shop, and he was like, I could draw. Can I hook up some barber signs? I was like, you know what, Charles? Hook it up. And he started, he had an imagination better than us. And he started putting it together, and I started to notice he was organizing. I said, you think you can help me out with this barbershop? He was like, sure, I could do that. He started lining people up, getting the list taken care of. This kid was organized. And he was meeting and greeting people. Charles, who could not get along with people, was meeting and greeting people coming into the door, sitting down, being involved with the conversations. Had his foster mom call me up. What is going on? Why is he coming home so late? But he's coming home happy, though. He's not coming home angry. He's not in trouble. And he's calling her up saying, can I stay late? But he's involved, and we found something there. And he's coming back. And I said, look, if you keep behaving. He goes, I'm going to behave. He says, I have to behave because I want to be involved. So we found something. It's always about thinking outside the box. So I know it sounds weird. In the dean's office, there's a barber shop when you walk in, and we have an actual barber shop that works.